positioning elements. So if you remember when we first started our divs and we floated things and we caused them to kind of move up beside each other. But I want to kind of give you an idea of really what the float can do. The float element can allow you to bring something up in three-dimensional space and then have the element kind of slide underneath it. Here, let's bring this to the top, bring it to the front, so that in a way this starts to obscure or cover that element. Let's kind of look at that in three-dimensional space real quick. So here we've got that same stack of items, but instead we are normally looking at it from on top, from looking down on it. Okay, so here we're looking down into the fish tank, and here we're way up here looking down into the fish tank of our screen. And this element here is at the top left corner, and this one is just underneath it, so it's nuzzled underneath, and then this one, and then this one. Well, when we float one, we literally float it somewhere up the screen, allowing us to take these other items and move them up underneath. All right, so what does that look like from when we turn our when we're back where we belong? We have this one, and it is all the way on top. And these three, let's change their colors. Let's make this one green. Let's make this one blue. And let's make this one red. Okay? So now we've taken these three items here, and we floated this one, the orange one. And when we float the orange one, these are supposedly able to slide up underneath. Now I'm letting it peek through so you can see it, but in reality, it would actually be up underneath and you would not see it. Okay, it would look to you like there's an orange, a blue, and a red, when in reality that green one is still there, but it's behind it. This is called the Z index. The Z index moves from bottom or behind, back of the screen, to the front of the screen. Okay, so that means as things move up this way, other items can slide behind them, allowing the stack to actually happen like, bring that to the front so we get it like this. So you can actually stack items like this. And you can use that to reveal items by moving them up or down in the Z index. Okay? So we'll talk more about Z index, we'll talk more about floats, but now I want to talk about how we get things, why when we said float left, everything floated, but then it said, I want the next item to appear at my left. Or sorry, I want it to float to the left top corner. And then I want the next item, which has the same quality, the same class, float left, or same style. And so it's going to float as far up as possible and choose the next line in left, as long as you've got space in this box. Once you run out of space in this box, it's going to say have no more space, and it's going to go to the top leftmost corner it can get. Okay? Topmost first, then leftmost. So that's float left. There's float left. But what if we only want these two floating left to each other, and then I want this item to come down underneath, and then I want it to do this? Okay? So let's try to make this in HTML. Join me in the next video where we resume this thought process in our structure.